Happy Monday, love bugs. And if you haven't known, there's been something really funky going on with TikTok. But in the midst of a horrible interglacial storm sweeping across this country, algorithms being jacked up, today we got the most exciting news. Those that are in the community of the internet, aunties, uncles, and cousins, Shedeur Sanders is going to the Pro Bowl. And let's get into that. So it was late April, round five, 144th pick. Shedeur Sanders slid and ended up landing in the pond of Cleveland, the Cleveland Browns, that is. And though he was ecstatic, animated, and happy to join his team, the transition from college to professional was nothing short of a roller coaster ride. Attributes about Shedeur that were very consistent. He was focused, he was driven, he was loyal. There was never an utterance of a complaint, no finger pointing, blaming, whatever. No matter what was tossed his way, he always stood 10 toes down, loyal to the brown and orange, dedicated, protective, and defensive of his teammates, and always willing to provide the support of a teammate on the sideline, ready to root on and bring home the W. Now, was the league, was his organization, were all his teammates equivalent and reciprocal in the treatment? No. But that's not the point here. The point here is we watched this phenomenal young man slide all the way down, take his position on his team, and do just that, take his position on his team. He was exactly what he was supposed to be. And it didn't matter if he was QB3, QB4, QB50. Shedeur Sanders did exactly what he was supposed to do. He patiently waited, he supported, he encouraged, he talked to people, he went out in the community, he continued to practice hard, he stayed fast, and he waited his turn. So then we are in the game watching, and for whatever reason, camera pans to Shedeur. He's putting on his helmet and he's going in the game, and we erupted in pure electric excitement. The day had come. He was going in, he was going to play. Now, I would like to say that the end of this season ended the way we wanted to, where we were going to the playoffs, but that didn't happen. But Shedeur did manage to attain a Rookie of the Week vote and got it. Not to mention, he amassed lots of yards and some touchdowns, and he got some interceptions. But the thing that he did best is he went in, did what he was supposed to do, and he turned around the morale and the locker room of this organization. And in that, landed on the Pro Bowl voting stage. Now, a lot of people made fun of that. They thought it was funny. They thought it was a hoax. Oh, the Glazers of Shedeur Sanders. It's because of his daddy. And let's be very clear. Deion Sanders has not been on the field in a long time. No matter who you know, it doesn't matter. You got to get out there on that field and represent yourself. But Shedeur Sanders didn't land that position on that Pro Bowl candidacy because of his father. Shedeur Sanders landed that position because of his continuous commitment to community give back, his unrelentless decision to change the narrative and the culture of the city and the football organization he plays for, his natural charm, that adorable, infectious laugh, and his ability to see a moment and seize it. Well, he always does things that no one thinks he's going to do. And he did. He ranked in the top 10 in terms of voting, but he didn't get it. And that's okay because he made it in the top 10. The league, the players, general managers, owners, and even the naysayers alike were put on notice that Shedeur Sanders was not going anywhere, that Shedeur Sanders was a legitimate figure in the NFL, and that players as well as fans love him and respect him, and decided to put that to the test. So they had made the decision in terms of who was going to the Pro Bowl. Shedeur didn't make it, but he did make it on the voting ballot, and that was good enough for him. He continued to play his game, he continued to trudge forward, and try to push out as many W's as he could. Well, the season ended for the Cleveland Browns. They didn't make it to the playoffs, and that's okay, because what they did do, Myles Garrett, He broke a record, and the team figured out they really do have what it takes. If they just could get it together, they would be all right. Season is over. Teams that didn't go to the playoffs, they're either going fishing or, in Shedeur Sanders' case, he decided to go to Europe. He got an invitation to go and be a part of Paris Fashion Week. And while he's out and about doing what he's doing, enjoying his time with his brother, lo and behold, what splashes across the screens and sports desks everywhere? Shedeur Sanders is going to the Pro Bowl. Now, however, did this happen? Well, as it turns out, Drake May is going to be making an appearance in the Super Bowl, so he won't be able to go. And some of the other quarterbacks, well, they have injuries. So who else could you call and make available to go to the Pro Bowl? Shedeur Sanders. Now, first and foremost, we want to say congratulations, nephew, because regardless of what the pundits say, the sports analysts and traditional folks watching football, it really doesn't matter because your appearance in the Pro Bowl is a testament that players are not just made on the field. Players are complete human beings. They love, respect, and they give back to their communities, and they do so even when the cameras aren't rolling. They make certain that they stand 10 toes down. They are loyal to the colors and the team and the coaching staff that they play with and play for. They are never, ever breaking the code of honor, respect, loyalty, dignity, and professionalism. And those are the things that people remember and think about who truly respect and love you. So, in this moment, as a rookie and a quarterback in your rookie year, congratulations. We are very proud of you. We love you, and we are looking forward to the 2026 2027 year. But in this moment, go to California, enjoy yourself, continue to learn, pull from the vets, be in the moment. And we can't wait to see you when you get back to Cleveland and continue to prove yourself right. All right, love bugs, that's all. Continue to protect your peace and your mental health.